Ilhan Omar, bum ba da da dum. Ilhan Omar, bum ba da bum. Ilhan Omar, bum ba da da dum ba da dum ba da dum ba da da dum bum ba dum. Hey,
the one that does the preaching here, for those who care to listen. Now, if there's anything that I can do.
Well, there's one thing you can do. Tell me why nobody around here will listen to me.
Well, if you want people to listen, you've got to tell them what they want to hear.
I told them the truth.
That's the last thing that most people want to hear.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Breakthrough Media.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's Ilhan Omar
bum ba da da dum.
on talking about 9/11 and CARE and its creation.
CARE was founded after 9/11
Nope.
because they recognized that some people did something
Wait, what?
and that all of us were starting to lose access to our civil liberties.
But it is hard to argue with the idea that some people did something.
Yeah,
that is true.
It is true.
That is true.
Some people
People
did something. I just found it an unusual description of 9/11. I've never heard it before. And then, first of all, CARE wasn't developed after. It wasn't put together after 9/11.
No, not at all.
That can't be. She just said it.
I know she did.
Yeah.
She did. She lied.
She lied.
She lied.
Yeah, CARE was actually started by the Palestinian Council, which is a direct arm of the Muslim Brotherhood. The Palestinian Council was told, you need to have a think tank, which has been since disbanded. You need to have a propaganda arm, which became CARE, and you need to have a fundraising arm for Hamas, which was eventually, those people were thrown in prison. So the only one that was remaining is the propaganda arm of the Muslim Brotherhood and the sister organization of Hamas.
It's just amazing.
That's CARE.
And
they were formed in the 90s, right? I mean, so maybe you could say they were formed after the first World Trade Center bombing, but not 9/11.
Not 9/11.
No.
Well,
This woman needs to go. She needs to
this
be
woman
impeached.
is really dangerous.
She's really a danger.
Here's a tweet from her. I recently met with a couple of people to talk about Hoda Abdulrahman.
Some people. Just call it some people.
Some people.
Some people.
Political prisoner in Egypt. I hope Trump brings up her case in his meeting with the regime that has imprisoned her. Now, the regime that imprisoned her was al-Sisi's regime, the one who put the Muslim Brotherhood out of business. Because remember what they were doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. They were burning churches down and crucifying Christians and all of that stuff. She said that regime imprisoned her. We must work to free Hoda. Okay, all right. So who is she? Well, she's just a
wonderful person.
Wonderful person that happens to be, directly connected to the Muslim Brotherhood. This is a terrorist organization. By the way, one of the people I think that she is posing with in a picture was featured in an Al Jazeera produced video dramatizing mom's situation as a human rights crisis. Now, this is the boy in the picture with Ilhan Omar. She's posing with the son of this Hoda woman that is in there. After he was on Al Jazeera, she reached out and she's like, "Oh, I want to help your Muslim Brotherhood mom." Why? Well, because again, CARE, who is holding her hand the entire time, is the parent organization of CARE is the Muslim Brotherhood. If the Muslim Brotherhood has people in prison, she's going to stand up for them because she is being backed by the propaganda arm, CARE, of the Muslim Brotherhood. So this is foreign agent kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she calls herself a second-class citizen. She's tired of being treated like a second-class citizen.
I don't know.
She goes on to say,
you know what? I don't have one of those little Gollum pins, my precious, that make me beyond a citizen.
No.
I'm not a congressman.
Right,
She
exactly.
is. How can she be a
this
second-class
country
citizen?
took her in as a refugee and made her a U.S. congressperson. I'd like to be that second class.
Yep.
Do you think President Obama is the same as President Trump?
Absolutely not. That is silly to even think and equate the two. One is human, the other is...
Is it true that you just think...
This Make America Great Again hat is just as maddening and frustrating and triggering for me to look at as a KKK hood.
And the subversion of our most basic governmental norms.
Gentlemen, whenever you have a group of individuals who are beyond any investigation, who can manipulate the press, judges, members of our Congress, you're always going to have within our government those who are above the law.